I'm Jeff the Homestead Dad, and welcome to the Homestead. I'm in the kitchen today, and I have my beautiful, lovely daughter, Grace, and we are doing this video for Air Fryer February. Thank you to Prepper Potpourri for including us in this, and we are going to make one of our favorite things to make in the air fryer. We're going to make French fries, and Grace is going to hand cut the potatoes, and we're going to season them up, put them in there. We'll show you guys how we do this. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what she's doing. So Grace is going to start cutting. She's been using a knife in the kitchen for many years now. So we know to keep our fingers out of the way, watch out for slidey potatoes. Make sure you use a sharp knife so it doesn't push off on anything. So she's just making fry-sized slices. Okay, so she's just going to keep on slicing those up. And then we're going to use one of our favorite seasonings, SPG. So we sprinkled this on there. We'll show you guys that when we do it. We have multiple children who like working in the kitchen. We got Jonah over here who likes to help out. He's going to get some schoolwork done though so he can come to basketball practice. And Lucy, say hi Lou, she likes to cook. You guys have seen her in the kitchen. See the crock pot back there? I'm going to do a video soon on a couple different recipes I found. One for using chuck roast and one for using pork chops, and super easy, super tasty. But today when we're trying to get some vegetables into a meal, this is a super good way to have the kiddos join in, and then the kiddos also like eating them. So super good. You can ignore the dinosaur sounds from the back room. I got some kids back there watching Ice Age. So you can see, in short order, Grace is going to have 4 potatoes all done. You can do as many as you want. 4 potatoes is probably about as many as you'd want to do in one batch. You need to have some airflow through the air fryer in order to get the proper consistency. Now we also do shoestring potatoes. I use a little box cutter and it makes really small potato strings, but they kind of shrivel up. They still taste amazing, but they shrivel up a little bit. So we're going to use hand cut ones today. That was Gracie's preference. She likes to use the knife and get in here and hand cut everything. So we're going to do that, and then we'll probably grab a bowl to put them in and season them. Should kind of shake the seasoning around, and then we'll show you the air fryer that we have and how we use it. Probably the bigger one. And this is how easy this is. We're going to do most of this in one take because it's super easy, it's super fun, and it's super tasty. Now obviously you guys can use any sort of seasoning that you want. You don't have to use the SPG. You can just use salt and pepper. You can just use salt. You can season them after. We found that seasoning them before we put them in the air fryer helps impart that flavor a little bit better. So we like to toss them in the seasoning before we put them in the air fryer.
How much do you think we should put on?
We'll start with a little bit of this on here. We'll go ahead and liberally season that, and then we'll go ahead, Grayson, you can toss it. So you want to make sure you got decent coverage. I can smell and inhale the pepper. So that'll work. That looks pretty good coverage. We're going to take them over to the air fryer. We need to unplug the Instant Pot and plug in the air fryer. Oh, you already did? Okay, so we'll put them in here. You just have a little basket, like you would have a fryer basket. That looks good. Spread them out, put them back in. And you can see we've got enough space. So on our air fryer, it's got some little icons. So you turn it on, we hit the potato or the French fry, and then you hit play, and it's on. And then we wait. And what it'll do is it'll get up to temperature. So it's saying 13 minutes. It'll actually take longer than that because it has to get up to temperature first. And then it'll beep at us about halfway through to come over and toss them again to make sure that we get everything cooked. And we'll show you when we're tossing them. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, so It just started beeping at us. Grace is gonna go ahead and open it up. You can see they're starting to get dried out. They do have a tendency, because of the liquid, to get stuck on the edge. So she's gonna go ahead and use a fork and kind of move them around a little bit. Try to do it quickly so we don't lose too much heat. Burn yourself?
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm trying not to burn myself. Okay, there you go. Okay, back in. It will continue to go. And then we'll have French fries. Go ahead and pull them. You can pull my plate or bowl, whichever you want. So now these obviously aren't going to have the same like consistency or golden brownness that if you fried them in oil would, but they're also not going to have oil all over them. So dump them out. Let's start burning ourselves. Scoop them out. Whoa, losing some. Bring them over to the table and let's do a taste test. So here are the French fries. Like I said, they're gonna have a little bit different consistency. They're not as crisp, but they'll still taste good. I'm not sure who put mayonnaise on that plate, but ketchup is the way to go. What do you guys think?
Those are really good.
What do you think? Got a little too much seasoning?
I don't like it with mayo.
You know, I don't like it with mayo either. But I like it with ketchup or the chicken sandwich sauce. You can see they're a little bit peppery, but they're super good. So that is how we make French fries with the air fryer. Like I said, the kids love doing it. It's super easy to do and tasty. And it's another way to add an extra vegetable into a meal, because what kid is going to turn down French fries with a meal? So
homemade.
Yeah, homemade, even better, without the oil too. So can't beat that. What do you guys want to say?
See you in the next video.
Thanks.
See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.
We'll see you guys next video.
Subscribe.